Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your North Node. Um, I yesterday, today, there's this feeling of hopelessness, giving up, and everything was fine, and then just like it hit. So I really want to jump into these readings and see what message Spirit wants the Scorpios to know. Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Scorpio? Spirit, what messages are there for Scorpio? Alright, Spirit, what messages are there for Scorpio? What messages are for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, thank you in advance. First two cards are current energy. The Emperor. Three of Pentacles. So there's something that you're working on, something that you want to work on with, a new job, a new relationship. I would say it's more than a relationship. It's like building something with someone. Like, it's typically more than just one person. So if it is a relationship, it's like, you're interested in somebody who has family, and you're like, you want this thing to come together, and you're very protective of it. You may not be talking about it. The Emperor's not a big talker. He's kind of tight-lipped. He'd be the boss that points. Oh, there. That kind of guy. So you may not be talking about this, but this is something that's definitely, you're protecting it. It's something you want deeply. In your heart space, you have the Four of Rods, along with the Seven of Cups. You're seeing all of the potential in this. You're really like, when the Four of Rods with the Seven of Cups in your heart space, that says to me that you're, whatever this is that you're working, this new job, a group endeavor, a new, maybe you want to be self-employed and you have idea of people you want to pull in to work on this with you. But, the Four of Rods and the Seven of Cups in your heart space, you're seeing how stable, all the choices and all of the options and all of the, you're looking out at like, wow, this will bring me a lot of, ground. This isn't, the Pentacles are in, your current energy, but your heart space sees it as something. The Four of Rods is that, I always say, the four-cornered foundation of stability. The mental, the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional stability. All four corners needed to have something to build on. So you're seeing, you're just looking out at this idea that you're wanting to pull into you, like it's got the potential for all this stuff. Like, I'll be able to, sustain myself, and I'll be able to sustain my family, and I'll be able to, grow the business, or the relationship, if it's you're trying to pull in maybe somebody who already has kids or something like that. Man, we could grow the family. Like, you're seeing just this wide open kind of all the different possibilities from having this in your heart. Possible outcome of the World card. This means a lot to you, Scorpio. Means a lot. King of Rods. This is something that you want badly. This King is looking squarely at the World card. You're seeing this as your world. You're fighting for this. You've got the Emperor at the beginning of the reading and this King of Rods. They're both looking, well, try to get in this. Okay. They're both looking in the same direction. They're both really looking, this is some soul searching. Like, you're really starting to feel something, like, you have to be in the receiving mode. And when you do this soul searching, when you're like, how do I get, how do I pull this together? And it really takes some looking in the past and seeing what we've done and what the results were of those actions and how to adjust and redirect. Well, I just said soul searching and underlying energy, which you might not be aware of. I got the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Well, that exactly is what's going on. Why you're kind of, you may be not understanding why you keep reflecting into the past when you want to move forward. Well, this is why. Spirit is asking you to heal. The Five of Pentacles is the energy of being left out, being excluded, being loss, definite loss. But we always have a part to play, even when we feel like we've been victimized. Even from that victim role, we have a part. It takes two. What put us in the position to be victimized? What level of self-care, self-love, self-appreciation did you have to be in a position to be a victim? There's a level of self-discovery that comes with this energy that is that pull to look inward. I'm surprised I don't see the Hermit card here. But nonetheless, we have this Knight of Cups. He's bringing you the offer, which it's you offering yourself, forgiveness and learning, looking back. I'm surprised I don't see the Seven of Pentacles here. However, I've got 8 Pentacles. That's hard work. That's understanding that there's going to be some work. And also, this Knight of Cups knows that there's work. He is armored. He is ready for the glare on the cards. He's ready for whatever to get his cup full. And to do that, we must go into ourselves, look at our patterns, look at our belief systems, look at what we are building our stability on. And that's changing for you, Scorpio. You don't want these cups to be the empty endeavors, those temporary pacifications, the instant gratifications that are very temporary. You want something lasting. You want these to be endless possibilities, not empty pipe dreams. That's what that Four of Rods there in the heart space is. It's a redirection. And the way to do that is right here in this underlying energy. It's the healing that needs to come from being, well, mentally fucked. When we are constantly, mind masturbation here. When we're telling ourselves we have every right to do self-destructive things, that's mental masturbation. That's shooting yourself in the foot. And the Four of Swords in your underlying energy is asking you to rest your mind and start feeling some feelings you're trying to avoid. And your feelings are not there to punish you. They're there to guide you. And this Knight of Cups in your underlying energy is ready to face some pretty deep feelings here of loss, of exclusion. I'm going to pull from a new deck that I got to do some one clarifying card for each position. Oh, there it is. The Five of Swords in your current energy. So when I said in the beginning, that Emperor is really protecting something that you want to build on. This Five of Swords is the energy of, you might have to cut some people out. Some people might be shortchanged with your attentions and your energy for a little while you kind of go through this soul searching that you're doing. Because whatever this new stability is that you want to pull in, you need the energy from the underlying energy with this Four of Swords is taking a rest, taking some healing, some gleaning from past experiences. Not that you're just strong for having gone through them, but why? Why are you strong? What part of you stayed in situations that left you feeling excluded and lost and left out? And that soul searching, you might have to check out some people for a little bit. That's not to say forever, but being distracted by people who want to bide your time when you really are trying to redirect yourself for the best. One card for the heart space, please, Spirit. That one right there. Five of Cups. Boy, fives are showing up. And I have a oversized dice that I roll before every time I do readings, and the five showed up on that. Things are changing. This Five of Cups, you're tired of being in the victims. I remember the day that I was homeless and it hit me. I'm tired of being a victim. I'm not going to be a victim anymore. And it's changed ever since then. I made the decision. I'm turning around and I'm looking and I'm being grateful for what I do have, and also being grateful for the pains and the struggles I've gone through. All the mourning, all the heartache taught me what I don't want. What I needed to learn from each situation is way more than just how strong I am, but how to move forward and not find myself in those situations. And that's what's in this heart space. You're tired of being a victim. You're tired of feeling like there's always something bad to look at. One clarifying card for the possible outcome. There it is. Well, I got two. Four of Cups and the Fool. You're looking at the broader picture, wanting to burst out into this new beginning for yourself. The world's your oyster. This narrow-minded view that comes with the Four of Cups keeps you in victimhood. It keeps you thinking about all these little minute details that, do they really matter when it's the big picture that you're looking at? If I'm a happier person, everyone I love and care about is going to be happier. And it's not saying that you can directly influence that, but you being negative, or you being self-pitying, or you being narrow-minded doesn't help. But you're ready to break out of that. You're ready to see a bigger picture for yourself and anybody that you love and care about and want to come with you. So the underlying energy is the Two of Rods. The decision's been made. There may be two rods there, that indicate a decision to be made, but you know. You have the globe in the one hand and your hands on the other. The other rod's behind you. This is a decision to make you a priority so you can have a better future. A better future for yourself and anybody you love and care about and wants to come along. Knowing that you can't drag people with you, but anybody who is free-willed and open-minded that you love and care about will be happier that you've done the work. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So I hope this has helped, Scorpio. I'll see you next time. Bye.